Hey there, movie fans! To celebrate the 115th anniversary of his birthday, I'm gonna show you my entire Alfred Hitchcock collection. And we start off with these one-sheet poster of Vertigo and The Birds. And these two are the Blu-ray box sets that I own. These are from the UK, and they basically have the same movies, except this one has an extra movie, which is To Catch a Thief. But let me show you what the other ones are. This is the contents of this set. The other ones are Saboteur, Shadow of a Doubt, Rope, Rear Window, The Trouble with Harry, The Man Who Knew Too Much. That is the remake. Vertigo, Psycho, The Birds, Marnie, Torn Curtain, Topaz, Frenzy, and his final film, Family Plot. Next is the DVD box set of North by Northwest. Now this one contains a lot of great things. You got the movie on a snapper case DVD. It has a film cell or a cinetype as they call it. Lobby card prints, some art cards over there, very large poster. All kinds of good stuff. Wonderful set, really is. This is the UK DVD set of the early Hitchcock collection, which includes Blackmail, which is Hitchcock's first talking movie, Murder, The Ring, The Farmer's Wife, Rich and Strange, The Skin Game, The Manxman, Number 17, Champagne, and that was it. The next one is another UK DVD set, Hitchcock The British Years, and this one contains The Lady Vanishes and Jamaica Inn, Sabotage and Young and Innocent, The 29 Steps and Secret Agent, Downhill and the original version of The Man Who Knew Too Much. And this is The Pleasure Garden. I believe that was his first film, if I'm correct. And The Lodger, which is a film about a guy who's wrongfully accused for being Jack the Ripper. Next is the DVD box set from the Criterion collection. This is Wrong Men and Notorious Women, 5 Hitchcock thrillers from 1935 to 1946. Take a look at the back here. And this one includes Notorious. Here's another version of the 39 Steps. And another version of The Lady Vanishes. Rebecca, which is the only Hitchcock film that has ever won the Academy Award for Best Film. And Spellbound. Next is Alfred Hitchcock, The Masterpiece Collection. This is a velvet box set from Universal. It opens like this. There's also a 36-page booklet inside there. And you can see here there's also a bonus disc. Now this set pretty much contains the same movies as these two Blu-ray box sets, only this time they're on standard definition. You can see the contents on here. Next up is Alfred Hitchcock, the Signature Collection from Warner Brothers. Let me show you the movies one by one. It has the snapper case release of North by Northwest, which is kind of strange because I've seen this set on other people's videos, and most of them has North by Northwest on a key case edition. Mr. and Mrs. Smith, not to be confused with the Brad Pitt Angelina Jolie movie. This is the only screwball comedy that Hitchcock has ever made. I Confess, a great one actually, really great film, with an extraordinary performance by Montgomery Clift. Stage Fright, The Wrong Man, very underrated. Suspicion, Foreign Correspondent, Dial M for Murder, and the last one is the 2-disc special edition of Strangers on a Train. There we go. Next is Alfred Hitchcock Presents Season 1, Season 2, Season 3, and Season 4. There is also a Season 5, but I still need to get that one. And here I have about 4 different DVDs. First one is the Paradigm Case, or the Paradigm Case. I think it's pronounced Paradigm, but I could be mistaken with that. This is To Catch a Thief. On the Capricorn, the first and only costume drama that Hitchcock has directed. And this is the UK steelbook of Lifeboat. Okay, next up are some Blu-rays, and the first one, it's also Lifeboat, and this time it's on a Blu-ray steelbook. This is from the Masters of Cinema series. The UK steelbook of Psycho. The digibook of North by Northwest. This is the Criterion Blu-ray of the 39 Steps. And here is the Criterion Blu-ray of Foreign Correspondent. Fantastic release, absolutely fantastic release. I still want to get the Criterion Blu-rays of The Lady Vanishes and The Man Who Knew Too Much, the original version. But this is a wonderful release and a terrific film as well. One of his most underrated films, if you ask me. There's a beautiful artwork of the Windmills. You know, this is from the scene that takes place in the Netherlands, my own country. And I also have the Blu-ray of Hitchcock with Anthony Hopkins as the Master of Suspense, and he does that very well. Okay, and now for some books. The first one is Hitchcock by Francois Truffaut. It's a legendary piece of work, actually. The Francois Truffaut was, a great French filmmaker who decided to interview Alfred Hitchcock, and it is a terrific book. There's all these paper cuts in there, and I didn't put them in there. I actually got these from a second-hand store, and they were already inside this book, so I just left it there. Got all these, newspaper articles about Hitchcock. Very nice, really fantastic book. And here's another book of Alfred Hitchcock. A wonderful book as well. There's a funny picture here. That's his wife Alma. Here is a small book on Alfred Hitchcock, written by Frans Sierens, who was a Belgian film critic, with a lot of information. There's also some pictures in there, I believe. Here it is. Grace Kelly, Cary Grant in To Catch a Thief. And there's Grace Kelly again in Dial M for Murder. That's Hitchcock's daughter, Patricia, from Strangers on the Train. And these are all books. Let me show it to you. With different short stories that were selected and introduced by Hitchcock himself. Some of them have some really great artwork, such as this one. And this one, Hitchcock among, I don't know, they look like the Pirates of the Caribbean, I mean, these are, this is the wonderful artwork. The Wolfman, Phantom of the Opera, and Bela Lugosi and Dracula. Now, but these are kind of like the literary version of Alfred Hitchcock Presents. All these short stories about murder and suspense, of course. And here is another one of those books, Hitchcock Presents Murder Stories. Actually a very old book. There's a little torn apart, as you can see there. I also have this book, The Birds, by Daphne du Maurier. This was, I got this from a library, by the way. I bought it. I didn't steal it. Okay, I have bought it. And the same thing with this Psycho by Robert Bloch. And last but not least, I also have this Stage Fright mug, which looks very nice. And this is it. This is my entire Alfred Hitchcock collection. Let me know which Hitchcock movie you are going to watch, or that you have watched, to celebrate the 115th anniversary of his birthday, because I'm pretty curious about that. But yeah, anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.